we are learning how to make cakes. Join us and watch out as the youth of Angels Affair Ministry, the Arena of Glory of Love, they are acquiring skill in the course of our youth convention, sponsored by our father, High Priest Emmanuel Ure.
So I'm scraping the butter from the margarine, from the sachet so that everything will go into the mixer. Now, if you don't have a mixer, right, you can use a bowl and a turning stick. You know this turning stick for gari, like if you want to do eba, you can use it. You just turn it for 30 minutes and it's okay. Okay? So the first step is what? Put your margarine in a bowl. That's the first step. Put margarine in a bowl.
Please be focused, don't be distracted. This program is for every youth of this ministry to have at least a skill. Please don't distract yourselves. This program is being sponsored by our father, High Priest Emmanuel Oretu. Please, as many of us here watching us all live from the ministry, please pay attention. Do not lose focus. Do not distract yourself. Do not distract others.
Measure sugar, 500 grams. Is there? To the cup. Measuring cup. Don't measure. 2 cups. See the sugar.
Hope we are all following. If there's any process you don't understand, please
So the next
indicate.
thing, we are putting in our sugar. So after putting your butter in a bowl, you add sugar, then you mix. Write it that way. Sugar in a bowl, no, butter in a bowl plus sugar, then you mix. If you don't have this, you can mix with your hand manually. Okay? So now we are mixing 2 cups of sugar because this is a double recipe, right? Okay. So our eggs will now be how many eggs? 8 instead of 4. So you mix this for like 20, 30 minutes. But because we are using a mixer, maybe 15 minutes. It will be okay.
Viewers all over the world, this is the 2 of our youth convention, the 3 of our youth convention at Angels Affair Ministry, Arena of Glory of Love, at plot 2518 Kayami District by Gosa Primary School, Airport Road, Abuja, Nigeria. You can worship with us every Wednesday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturdays of every week from morning to evening. Our Father is always here to pray for us, to counsel us, to play with us. Every Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays, morning to evening, is always here. Come and encounter Jesus in a special way. He will meet in one-on-one. He will listen to you. He will pray with you. He will counsel you. Every Tuesdays and Wednesday and Saturdays. You are watching us live and direct on the day 3 of our Youth Convention 2025. This program is sponsored by our father, High Priest Emmanuel Uretu. He brought experts to the ministry to teach our youths on skill acquisition. Yesterday, many of our youth learned how to make liquid soap, Vaseline, and perfume. Today is another day of the skill acquisition program. Our youths are learning how to make cakes, variety of cakes, and small chops. Be with us, and your life will never remain the same, in Jesus' name. As you can see, we are mixing our butter, eggs, and sugar together to give us a wonderful cake. Be with us on this journey.
Okay, this is our flour, all-purpose flour. Yes. Enough. Use your hand. Use your hand to fetch. So your flour measurement will be what? We have 2.5 cups here, and we are doing double of it. That will be what? 5 cups, right? Thank you.
Teacher, someone is asking if we must sieve the flour.
Yes, you must sieve your flour. Why? Because sometimes this flour we get from the market has weevil. You get? So any dirt, any weevil, it's better you sieve it so that to avoid seeing all those debts. All right? Because it won't be good if you give your customer your product and he's seeing weevil, he's seeing cockroaches inside. Will it be good? So I think sieving your flour is very, very good and it's hygienic. So you take your time. Baking is not something you rush. You take your time, you calm down and do it, okay? You don't rush it. Because if you rush baking, you might make a mistake and everything has gone to waste. So you take your time gradually, till you achieve your aim. All right?
Hope that is understood.
So how many eggs are we using? 8 eggs. All right. Crack 8 eggs here for us.
Teacher, someone is asking when you add the flour, how many minutes of mixing? How many minutes will it take to be mixed?
The sugar and the butter.
Yes.
Okay, if
And
you are using,
with the flour.
can you give her a mic so that she will ask her question? Let everybody hear. Give her a mic. Ask your question, please.
I said, how many minutes are you mixing the flour into the butter?
We've not mixed the flour yet. What we are mixing now is sugar and butter. All right? You mix sugar and butter for like 30 minutes if you are using manual mixing, like your hand, a bowl, and your turning stick, right? But if you are using this, you mix for like 15 minutes. How will you know it's ready? You see that your butter and sugar is turning white. It will leave that yellow color too. It will be coming to like off-white, okay? And it will be fluffy. That's how you know your butter and sugar is ready. All right? Okay.
Please don't be distracted so that you don't miss out. Just follow the process. Just follow the process. Do not be distracted, okay? Because this program is sponsored by our Father, our lovely Father, our compassionate Father, High Priest Imada Uretu. So I don't see any reason why you should be missed out. Please don't be distracted.
So it's almost ready. I'm just trying to scrape the sides so that everything will mix thoroughly. So now on our paper, we can write, after mixing your sugar and butter for 30 minutes, add in your eggs and mix. After sugar and butter, you add in your eggs. All right? So that's the next thing. Eggs will be coming into this mixture next.
So after mixing your butter and sugar for like 15 minutes using the mixer, you now add your eggs. If you are doing it, do the mixing manually, you mix for like 30 minutes before you add your eggs.
Yes. So these are baking powder. These are baking powder. Vanilla. This chocolate. And these are vanilla flavor. All these ingredients you can get it from the market. All these baking shops in the market, you can get it. Take your list there and just list out what you want. They will give it to you. All right? Knife. Can I use this? So our butter is almost ready. Okay. Can you see me? You can wear your gloves if you don't want to wash your hands, right? But I've already washed my hands and I'm still wearing gloves. So it's just to maintain hygiene. That's why it's very advisable to always wash your hands before you start any baking activities. All right? So if you don't have gloves, wash your hands, right? Our butter is ready. Now let's have our egg. eggs. We have 8 eggs here, and we are going to put it in batches. We are not putting everything at once. We'll just put like half of it. I think this is okay.
Sure, there is a question here.
Okay, please ask
Please,
your
ma,
question.
can we whisk our egg before adding it into the butter?
Can we?
Whisk the egg before adding it into the butter.
If you are using manual,
Either the manual or the machine.
okay, mix it before you mix. Yes, you can do that. But since I'm using this, I'll just go direct.
I hope that is understood.
So these are flour. In your flour, add baking powder. Write it that way. In your flour, add your baking powder. So we are adding how many teaspoons now? 2, right? Okay. This is 1. This is another 1. That's 2 teaspoons baking powder. If you go to the market, you can buy this with a measuring cup. It comes like this, right? So when you look at it, you see it. You see 1 teaspoon, half teaspoon, 1 tablespoon, half tablespoon, like that. So whatever your recipe calls for, that's what you're going to use. So this our recipe calls for baking powder, 1 teaspoon. You just go here, look for 1 teaspoon. Look at it. 1 teaspoon. It's written 1 teaspoon. 1 TSP is there. So you just use it and measure your baking powder. Now we are putting our eggs again.
Check. Somebody have a question, sir.
Okay, please ask your question.
Ma, how many minutes do you leave the first egg you put to mix before you added this one?
Like 2 minutes. 2 minutes, then you add the second batch of egg. Okay. That's if you are using this, a mixer. And if you are not using a mixer, you can whisk your egg. They asked. You can whisk your egg, then put it in your butter and sugar, mix it, then continue from there. Do you mix your eggs and sugar butter? Why do you mix it? To make your cake soft. That's why we mix. If you don't mix it very well, your cake will come out hard. Okay? Aside getting your recipe correctly, your measurement correctly, your procedures also matters. You don't rush. That's why I said baking, you don't rush. You don't say, oh, I've mixed for 5 minutes, let me just continue like that. No, it won't give you your results. So you take your time, follow your recipe the way it is, and you get it perfectly.
Sorry, ma'am. Somebody have a question.
Okay, please ask your question.
Ma, please, if you are using the manual way,
Yes,
are you going to turn the egg at once or you do the same thing as
you do
done
the
with
same
this?
thing. The reason is that properly. That's the reason. So if you are using the manual way, after mixing your egg, you put it bit by bit, mix your butter and sugar with it. When that one is set, you add the second one, mix again. Okay? It will give you a very soft and lush cake. So the next thing that will be going into this mixture is our flour, right? So you now add in your flour. Remember we have baking powder here. The essence, the reason why we add our baking powder here is because we want everything to mix in properly. After putting your baking powder, let me have the wicks. Wicks. After putting your baking powder, then you mix it. Mix your baking powder and your flour together. So everything has incorporates, okay? Now, vanilla flavor is how, what's the measurement? 1 TSP, right? And we are putting 2 TSP here. Okay. This is what you add it. Okay. This 2. So this will be the last thing that will be going into your mixture, okay? And if you want to mix in your flour, you reduce your speed. You reduce the speed of this. Okay. I think our batter is ready. It's ready to go into the oven. Please, can you open this oven and bring out all those pans there? Please help us take this there so that we'll start baking immediately.
Somebody
Thank
have a
you.
question.
Okay, please ask.
How many minutes will you mix the flour before you put it in your oven?
The flour, just, you don't even need to mix the flour like, you don't need to mix the flour like so much. Let's say like 5 seconds. Just mix it. Let everything just incorporate, then you stop. Avoid over mixing your flour at this point. We don't want the flour to over mix. of it. Is it on? So this is an electric oven. If you don't have an electric oven, there are other ways to it. You can use your pot and stove or gas. How do you do that? Have you seen where they use pot and stove or gas to bake? Please, can you explain to us? Let me know if. Please give her the mic. I want her to explain. Pot and gas or.
Okay. The one that I know is we use stove and pots. You put the pot on the fire. Then you put something on top before you put your baked, the thing that you have baked, before you put it on top, you need to put something under the pot
What's that
for it not
something?
to, like
Sand, stone, even salt. Some people use
Yes.
salt. Some people don't want sand. They will just use salt on the inside the pan, the base of your pot.
Yes.
Like let's say this is your pot, right? You put your pot on the fire, like on the gas. This is your gas. This is your pot. You put your pot on it. Then bring this pan. So let's say this is your pan. Then before you put your pan, you put maybe stone, sand, or even a bigger pan. Then you put this on it before you now cover it airtight. You cover it in a way that you won't allow air to come out. So the heat will be trapped. That is what you are using to bake your cake, the heat in that pot, right? Okay.
Ma, somebody have a question.
Okay, please ask.
Ma, please, are we not adding water?
Come, talk to me, yes. You say what?
Are we not adding water?
Water
Yes.
in the cake?
Yes.
Check your recipe. Did you see water there? Clap for her, please. That's a very good question. Because some people want to do, let me add water so that it will be much. You've spoiled your cake. It won't last. We don't add water in this vanilla cake, please. All right? Because me, I know many people like trying new things, and it's good, though. But please follow the recipe the way it is. Don't go and add water. Don't go and add pepper. Except if you want to just try your own thing. And you will not sell it to customer, definitely.
Mas, hello, ma.
Okay, please ask.
Somebody is asking if you can add preservative.
Okay, preservative for your
Preservative.
Okay, preservative for your cake. Yes, you can. Like for this measurement, 1 teaspoon is okay. And what's the work of preservative? To make your cake. So me personally, I don't add preservative in my goods. Why? Because I bake my cake fresh and I serve it to my customer fresh. So if they want to preserve it, you put it in your freezer. That's what I advise. So I don't put preservative in my. Okay, please ask.
One more question. Someone is asking if you can add milk.
Milk.
Yes, ma'am.
This recipe we are doing, there's no milk in it. But there are some recipes what you are going to do. Okay? If your recipe calls for milk, like the red velvet cake we are going to do, we'll add milk to it. Okay?
How many minutes will you take it to put the preservation? Is it immediately after mixing the cake or while mixing the?
As it is like this now, you can put in your preservative and mix again, then put it in your oven.
My question.
Okay, please ask.
Ma, if you are if you want to use manual mixing,
Yes.
if you start with your left, can you turn the second hand like to?
To the right hand, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let me answer that question. When I started baking newly, I started with manual, and to be honest, whether you turn it here or you turn it here, it will give you the same result from what I have experienced. I know everybody have their own experience, but me, I'm telling you, I started like this while I was in school. Whether I do like this, if I'm tired, I'll do like this. And I bake my cake, it will come out the same. So you can go and try it and know for yourself. But from my experience, it was the same thing. I've not seen any difference in that. So it's all about mixing. Okay? So those people that said the cake will spoil if you turn it to your left hand, or I don't know what recipe they are using, but this recipe, if you like turn it like this, if you like turn it like this, it will give you the same thing. Okay? So
My
we're baking
question.
now. Okay, more question, please ask.
Someone is asking if you don't have the mixer, can
Yes.
you use a blender?
Why are you laughing?
Please
It's
don't
a
laugh.
question.
Oh, it's a very valid question. Don't laugh. Well, I've never used a blender. Maybe you go and try it, then come back and tell us how that thing is. But me, I've never used a blender for it. I think blender is for tomato, pepper, and Abby. So I've never used a blender.
I love this question. You're making everybody smile. That is the spirit, right?
Yes, sir.
We are see the voice. We are see the voice. I hope we are learning fast. Viewers all over the world, this program is sponsored by our father. It started this key acquisition program yesterday. We taught our youth how to make liquid soap, perfume, Vaseline. And today, as you can see, we are training them on how to make bakes. You can worship with us every Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Saturday at Kayami District, Airport Road, beside Gosa Primary School, Airport Road, Abuja. Our father, High Priest Emmanuel Ureto, is always here to pray for us, to counsel us. You come and meet with him one-on-one. Every Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays, from morning till evening, he's always here. Come and encounter Christ in a special way. Come and encounter Christ. Distance is never a barrier. You can equally contact us via our WhatsApp number, via our email address. As you do so, may you remain blessed in Jesus' name. Our cake is almost ready. I hope we are all following. I hope it's not difficult. Okay. We expect after now you go to your various homes and put these things you learned into practice. Don't just learn them and keep them. Put them into use. Okay, teacher, there is a question. What is the temperature of the microwave we are using?
Okay, for this oven, you can regulate it easier. We are using 150 degrees Celsius. 150 degrees Celsius.
From
So
our
if you are
oven.
using your pot and your stove, you put it on low heat. You don't put it on high heat so that your cake will bake well and not burn. Okay? So you bake on low heat. 150 degrees Celsius is low heat. It's not high. From 170, 180 is high heat. We don't use it for baking. because it will make your cake to rise fast and fall immediately. All right, then it will even burn it. So we use 150 degrees Celsius for our baking.
I hope it's understood. Please note that. We still have a question.
Ma, take for instance, I want to do it for my personal use. Must I also use this paper you're using?
If you want to bake here, okay, you can get this, or you can get this. And if you want to use this, you make sure you grease it with butter and flour, so that when you have done baking, it will be easy to come out. You can use baking pan. Okay, you know this big baking pan they use in market. If you want to do it, you grease it with butter, then flour, allow flour to go around it. Take it away, then put your butter in it, then bake.
Is it understood? Hope we are following. And just after use, hope we are following. Okay. If there is any process or I tell you don't understand, please ask. Don't ask individual questions. Make it public for us to learn.
Okay, wait, let me give you mine.
Teacher, a student is asking if you want to get this paper you are using. When she get to the market, what is the name?
It's called cupcake paper. Look at it. Or baking cups.
I hope you all seen it.
If you go to all these baking shops, it's there. Just tell them you want cupcake paper. They'll give it to you.
Cupcake paper. Cupcake paper is the name. So we are going to the oven side.
So you've seen that the oven is hot already, right? So make sure your oven is hot before you put in your cake.
Our cake will soon be ready.
So you bake for, let's say, 30 to 40 minutes. All right, please ask. Okay, I'm using the baking pan, right? So it's not really necessary. But if you're using a bigger pan, like a bigger pan, you can heat it. But for red velvet cake and vanilla cake and red velvet we are doing and chocolate, we are going to heat it because it is liquid, like liquid, and we don't want air to be trapped in it. So, but for this, there's nothing bad there. You can just bake it like that.
If you are using your gas, is it still the same time you leave the cake with the oven?
Okay, it depends on your heat. You know, sometimes our gas, if you're using gas, air might be blowing your gas. So, how you know your cake is ready if you're using gas and pot, let's say for like 10, 20 minutes, you open it and check. How do you know your cake is ready? Get toothpick. You know toothpick? Put it at the middle of the cake. Bring it out. If it comes out clean, it's ready. And if it comes out with particles like batter, it's not ready. You allow it to bake for some time. Okay? That's how you. Please ask your question. Oh. Ask all your question. Now, have you seen the procedure for making vanilla cake? Okay, who can tell me from beginning to the end? How do we make vanilla cake? I want a guy to tell me. I want a guy. Then one of our mommy also will tell us because they are listening and they have been watching. Please, one of our guys, okay, please.
Okay, first, you wash your hands. Then you wash your machine, the mixer. And secondly, you add your butter to the mixer machine. Or rather, in manuals, you add it to the base. And in your recipes,
Please be focused, be focused.
your recipes, like for instance, the one we use here, we use 500 grams of butter. And in eggs, each 250 grams of butter go with four eggs each. So because we use 500 grams, we go with 8 eggs. And thirdly, you allow your butter to mist. When you add your sugar, you stir it. If you are using manual, you stir it like 30 minutes. And if you are using a mixer, you use it like 15 or lesser than that. It depends on how fast you set it. And thirdly, you add your flour. And, okay, after the flour, you serve your flour very well to make it, everything is neat.
Yes.
And everything will come out fresh. And after that, we have some other
Sorry.
mats.
I said inside the flour. What did we add inside the flour? We added
Okay,
something.
inside the flour, we
Yes.
have baking powder.
Good. Clap for him, please. See, if you forget baking powder in your baking, just forget it. Otilo. You will just end up having a very strong cake. Baking powder is one of the most important recipe in this cake. Okay? So don't forget. All right, continue.
Yes, after you add your baking powder, then you serve it together, you mix it together just for some seconds. Then after that, you can apply it to the mixer or to a basics if you are using it manually. Then after that, we have flour, there's a liquid, forgot. We have a vanilla flavor.
Good.
They are differently. So you want, for instance, now we are using a vanilla flavor,
Yes.
and we have one TSP.
This is vanilla.
How is it? Thank you. And second, lastly, then you add your baking powder, 1 teaspoon. Then after then, you mix. Before you add your flour.
Yes.
There is the egg you mixed. You can either mix it together before you add half of it, or as you just break it or you slash it into the plate, you can add a bit of it and allow you to mix so that the thing will come out smoothly. Then after mix it for like 2 minutes or 5 minutes, then you add the remaining egg in it in a mixer or in manually. Then if you are adding it in a manually, you at least it will take you like 30 minutes or above, or it depends on how you want it to come out. But the best way, you mix it like 30 minutes. Then after that, when you add the remaining eggs in a mixer, at least you leave it also like 5 minutes or 10 minutes to bring out the best in it. Then after that, you off your machine, you bring out your baking pan, then you clean it also to make it neat, and Inside the pan, we have a cupcake, which you can apply it to it.
Cupcake paper.
Then after that, you set your oven, and before you put your pancake cup in it, you at least you set your oven to be very hot. You allow it maybe for like 10 minutes or 15 minutes so that the thing will hot. 10 minutes or 15 minutes so that the thing will hot. Then after that, you add it. You put your cake in the oven and you close it. You leave it for like 40 minutes to an hour.
Please put your hands together for him.
This show that we are following, right? Clap for him again now.
Please put your hands together for him. Now, one of our mama should signify. One of our mama should come and tell us how we made vanilla cake. Because I'm very sure the youths are following because all the youths have been asking questions. Because all the youths have been asking questions, but our mamas did not ask even one question. So I want to know if our mama, please volunteer. One person should volunteer. One person should volunteer.
For our mama, this is youth convention.
Okay.
The mama, they want to steal what belongs to us. When they meet Papa,
Okay.
let them tell Papa, this thing that the youth did, we like it to. We
Okay.
want our own.
Okay.
They are just here with one leg.
Okay.
They are just here because of the grace of Papa. That's why they are here. This is
Okay.
for youth.
All right. Please, youth, let's clap our hands for our mamas at least. So one of our ladies should try and give us an explanation. We want somebody to explain how we made vanilla cake. One of our youths, a lady. I want somebody that has not talked in this class. I want somebody that has not talked, like somebody that has not asked even one single question.
You don't need to be shy. That's why we call it training. It's
Okay.
a learning center.
Somebody's here.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
How to mix our vanilla cake. First, butter 250 g, 250 gram, egg 4, sugar 1 cup,
Okay.
flour 2.5 cup, vanilla flavor 1 teaspoon, baking powder 1 teaspoon. Now, how to mix everything together? We are making use of 500 g because we are doing double. Your sugar is 50 g.
Yes.
Put your mix in a bowl. That is after mixing your sugar and butter and your eggs. That is
Take it step by step. First thing is what?
first thing is butter.
Good.
We mix our butter in the mixer.
Okay.
You mix it like 5 minutes before adding your sugar into it.
Okay.
You mix it for like 30 minutes.
Okay.
After mixing it, you break your eggs.
Okay.
You share it into 2 parts.
Yes.
You add half before you put the other one inside. So after that, you mix your flour. Your flour, we are mixing 2.5 cup. That is, because we are doing double, we do 5 cup.
Good.
We are doing 5 cup of flour
Good.
because we are doing double. So after that, in our flour we add baking powder
Good.
into it.
Yes.
Baking powder, 2 teaspoons of baking powder. We should mix our egg for like 2 minutes before adding other. That is, we'll mix our egg for like 2 minutes before adding it into the mixer, into
Okay.
the egg and butter.
Okay. Sugar and butter.
That is sugar and butter.
Okay.
We'll mix our baking powder and our flour before adding our vanilla flavor, 2 teaspoons. So after that, we'll add our flour and our baking powder into the sugar and the butter. we'll mix it, like we'll not mix it for like, just mix it for like 2 to 3 minutes before adding it to our cup, our baking cup.
Is that all?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, please clap for her. Put your hands together for her. She got it. Thank
Teacher, I
you.
want to ask a question.
Okay, sir. Please.
Now that our cake is in the oven,
Yes.
how do we know the cake is ready?
Okay. Like this kind of oven now, you can see it.
Yes.
If you look very well, you see that it's rising. But it's not ready. So you check your timer. I said you can bake for 30, 40, or 45 minutes.
Okay.
So now, if you want to know that, okay, this cake is ready, when you open your oven, take your toothpick, dip it at the middle. When it comes out clean, your cake is ready. Right? For me, if I want to know if the cake is ready, I'll just touch it. Based on the time I've set, I'll just touch it and say, okay, it's ready. I'll bring it out. Okay? So you will know, you look at it. For a beginner, you look at it, bring it out, take your toothpick, dip it in it, bring it out. If it comes out clean, that means your cake is ready. And if it comes out with cake particles on it, it means it is not ready. You need to leave it for some time.
Is it understood? Is it understood? Teacher, a
Yes, sir.
student is asking, you said the cake is rising.
Yes.
What makes the cake to be rising? Is it the baking powder or yeast? Or if you added yeast? Is that not the question? Uh-huh. Yes, we are learning. Let's learn.
Oh
Let's
my
learn.
God. Did you see yeast here? So definitely it's the baking powder.
Clap for teacher.
So that's why I said, don't forget your baking powder. If you are baking, let your recipe book be with you. You look at it, okay, butter, egg, sugar, flour, vanilla, baking powder. Make sure everything is complete. Don't skip any recipe. If not, you won't get your desired results. Okay?
Teacher,
Yes, sir.
a student is asking,
Okay.
why sometimes our cake do fall after baking?
Okay. Sometimes when you overmix, that's one. There are different factors that can cause that. Sometimes when you don't measure your ingredient very well, maybe they said use 250 grams, you mistakenly use 500 grams. You will now see that the butter is more than the recipe. Just like water don't pass gari. So if water pass gari, wetin go happen? Your gari don't waste. Abi? So make sure your ingredients very well. It will give you, then use the right heat, the right temperature, your cake will come out well.
Clap
That's
for
why I said
teacher.
That's why I said in baking, you don't rush, you calm down and do it step by step. Okay? All right, ask more questions if you have. Any more question? Please ask your question. Please ask your question.
Maybe we are using the manual way. If you don't have enough baking pan, and you know the manual way takes time. Like if we keep the cake that is not in the oven, will it get spoiled?
Okay, this is a very good question. She said, for those of you that did not hear what she said, if you are baking and you are using manual method like stove and pot, like if this takes time to be on the table, what will happen to it? Won't it get spoiled? The answer is no, it won't get spoiled. But if you don't want to use this now, don't put baking powder. Okay? Don't put your baking powder if you don't want to use it now. And you can put it in the freezer.
I hope we are following.
But make sure you use it that day. All right? Maybe you mix it in the morning. Make sure before evening you must have used it. But don't put baking powder. Nothing will happen to it. But if you leave it to the next day, you know there is egg here. And if you open egg for some time, it will get spoiled. So, in order for you not to waste your batter or your cake, make sure you are mixing it that day, you are baking that day. Okay?
So, teacher,
Yes,
the
sir.
student is asking,
Okay.
is it not advisable to apply preservative?
Okay, I thought I've answered that question. Preservative is optional, and the work of preservative is to prolong the shelf life of your cake. Maybe you want to keep your cake for some wedding cakes, they prolong it. So wedding cakes can stay for, let's say, 1 month, 2 months. So it's advisable to put preservative in your wedding cakes, right? And if you are doing normal cakes, you can choose not to put preservative, but you can store in the freezer. Please ask more questions.
Teacher,
Is it clear?
a student is asking about packaging after
Okay.
producing. So
Okay.
we should let it there on packaging.
Okay. Yes, we are going to package after this.
So just pay attention, eh?
We are not done.
We are not done
Okay?
yet. So this is interactive session. We'll still be having our lunch break as usual. We'll still be having our lunch break. Our papa is ready for us. There are enough to eat and drink and celebrate. We are not in a hurry. Our big daddy is ready for us. If the food is not enough, we will set another fire. Celebrate, daddy! We are still the voice. We are still the voice. The floor. Say, Jesus loves me. Jesus is my helper. There's a question here.
Ma, please, we want to know the equipment you are using. You mentioned measuring cups, the teaspoons, and they come in set, right?
Yes.
And what you are using to turn, is it the turning gari stick? Or it has a name? And the other one there, they are using to scrape this years.
Okay.
Please, just explain them for us and
Okay.
where to get them.
Okay, that's a very good question. So most of all these things, you get it in a baking shop. If you go to the markets, you'll see where they sell baking things, bread materials. Just go there. This is called spatula.
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 Please note that. Spatula.
Still the same thing with this spatula. It is used for turning. You saw me now while I was using it. Then this is a measuring cup. This measuring cup comes with a measuring spoon. They sell it like this together. And what else? This is a whisk. You use it to whisk your egg, your liquid. This is what you use. Then this pellet knife. Pellet knife.
Pellet knife.
Pellet knife. It comes in sets. It has different shape. What you use this to do? For decoration, use it to level your measurements. Use it to decorate, to smoothen your cake and all. Thank you, sir. Thank you. So what else? What else? Oven, mixer, baking pans. Baking pans. This is a turntable. It's also used for decoration. Are you seeing it? It's for decoration. What else? What else?
I hope we are following. We know all the items, right? I hope after now, each and every one of us here can bake. If I cannot bake now, signify, please, so that teacher can just do a summary. If you know you don't understand what we are doing here, you don't need to be shy. Your papa is aware of your presence here. Your papa make this day possible. Our big daddy make this day possible. We never can tell. He might appoint any of us here tomorrow or Sunday, they'll come and bake. So you better ask your question. Don't be shy. If you don't understand any process you don't understand, please indicate. You never can tell who that day we ask to do bake cake for him on Sunday or anytime soon.
Ma, my question is the measurement cups you are using and the spoon. For instance, I'm a beginner.
Okay.
I want to bake, and let's say I don't have the measurement cups and the spoon, and I want to like use maybe something else to like measure. What can I use in?
Honestly, this is not expensive, right? Get it. This is what I depend on. If you use tin milk cup, it will not give you, we call that 1 cup, right? But it will not give you this. Okay? Tin milk cup will not give you this. Even if it will give you, it will just come up small. Right? Or it will be even over, depending on how you measure it. That's why when you measure this, you still have to level it like this. Don't load it. Don't put jara. Okay? Don't say, this thing, I want it to rise. Let me add jara. No. We don't add jara in baking. If you say 250 gram, you use 250 gram. If you say 1 cup, you use 1 cup. Don't put jara. Don't remove. Okay?
I hope you understand. Because the reason being that you don't assume. At the end of the day, if you assume, you might end up having a bad cake or a falling cake.
Yes.
You must use the accurate measurements. Any other question, please? Don't be shy, ask your question. That's why they call it training. We are all learning. We are all learning. We believe after now, many of us will become professionals.
Okay, my question is for a starter, like a beginner, and you don't have a like oven, and maybe you are using a gas and a pot. So what is the duration for it, for you to know that yes, at so time, how many minutes or hour would it last before you know that the cake will be done?
Okay, depending on what you are baking. If you are baking this something like this, cupcakes, you open it maybe after 15 minutes and check. Like, since I'm using this, I can just check through the glass. Now it's not ready like this. So if you're using pot and stove, you open it, you check, you cover it. So, that one too is stressful. So just pray God will bless us with money to buy all these equipment. Okay. I think while we are waiting for this to bake, we should go on to the next, before our lunch. Let's do our red velvet and chocolate batter. We'll just do that one sharp. No wasting time. Okay. Ask. Yeah, my students, come closer.
Ma, some cakes that I've eaten, some of them is soft and some of them is gummy. What's the cause? The ones that are gummy, like, they are not soft, they are just gummy, like.
Okay.
What's
They're not
the
moist.
cause?
Okay, sometimes it's your recipe. Cakes have different recipes. Even this vanilla cake we just made, there are different kinds of vanilla cake. There are oil-based vanilla cake, there are butter-based vanilla cake, and there are some vanilla cakes that don't require egg. So it depends on what you are doing. Every baker has a different recipe they are using, okay? So that's why I said, look at the ingredients for that cake and follow it. If you follow it and you say, I don't like the way this cake is, you can try other methods, you can try other recipes. You can also go online. Who uses YouTube here? You can go on YouTube, check, just type vanilla cake. Will give you different vanilla cakes, different procedures and all. All right? So let's always try and get more information. Get more information.
So which stage are we now?
Okay. No.
Please don't be distracted. Be focused.
We want to make red velvet cake and chocolate cake batter before we put it in the oven. Then we'll go for our lunch break.
Okay.
That is very, very easy and fast.
Okay, please be focused. This is the only reason why you are here today. Don't be distracted.
Let's list our ingredient. Number 1. Number 2. Flour is how many cups? Sugar. Then the next one is what? What's the measurement? Okay, go on. Okay. Okay. Okay, excuse me. The buttermilk there is milk plus water plus vinegar. That's what gives you buttermilk. Okay? Now continue. The next point. Good. 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 Okay, I think there's a typographical error here. There's no seasoning there. This seasoning is for our samosa and spring roll. There's no seasoning in cake. No Maggi, no pepper, no oil, no salt. Okay?
Our vanilla cake will soon be ready. So we are moving on. Please don't be distracted. Be focused. Our children, please don't distract us.
Write red velvet cake.
Please watch the measurement closely. Watch the
see.
measurement.
This is your flour. Sieve your flour. Sieve your flour. Flour, how many cups? Okay. You see the way I'm measuring this flour? Are you seeing? I didn't do like this. I didn't do like this. Believe me, this thing now, and this. Okay. What I did the first thing I did and this, they are not the same. Even it's giving you 1 cup. If you measure it on a scale, this will be lesser than that. You know why? Because flour traps in air and it compresses. Do you get? So if you are doing like this, it will gather and it will give you more weight. So you don't do like that. You go like this. Right?
Favor, be focused.
You go like this. Then you level it. This is 1 cup. Yes. So we have 1 cup here. This is the second cup. That's 2 cups. Okay. After that, no. Sugar is not the next. In making red velvet cake, you put your dry ingredient in one side and your wet ingredient in one side. So how many eggs do we have here? Please, somebody should come and crack 2 eggs here.
Someone else now. Do it.
Else.
No. You have been participating. Let someone else do the cracking. People should learn now.
Please, someone should crack 2 eggs here.
Are you sure to crack egg again? Please be focused. You might not have this opportunity in the game. else you pay for it. This one now is brought for to us freely by our loving Father, High Priest Emmanuel too. So may judicious use of it now. Eh? Don't be distracted. Miss it now. Maybe next time you pay for it by yourself. Make use of it. Don't be shy. If there's anything you don't understand or any process you don't understand, please ask.
So we are making red velvet. Our strawberry flavor is how many teaspoons? 1 teaspoon, right? So you measure 1 teaspoon and put it inside the egg. Our wet ingredients. Our oil is how many cup? You measure your oil. You measure your oil, you put it inside the egg. Somebody should come and whisk it. Whisk it. Gradually. Then you put your sugar into the wet ingredients.
Please don't be distracted. Don't distract yourself. Be focused, please.
Okay. So the baking powder here. Baking powder is how many teaspoons? Please don't confuse baking powder for baking soda. They are two different.
Please don't confuse baking powder with baking soda.
This is baking soda. This is baking soda. And this is baking powder. They are two different things. You can't say, oh, I don't have baking powder. Let me use baking soda. No. No. They are not the same. Okay? They are two different ingredients. So our baking powder is how many teaspoons? All right. This is 1 teaspoon. You put it inside your flour. Then you stir. Okay. I didn't even come with a cup. Please, can I get a cup? Or another plate?
Please watch closely. Watch what I do.
Come and scoop this. Put this, then scoop. This is your butter. One.
I hope we are following. Hope we are following. If you are not following, indicates. Is anyone miss out? Is anybody missing out? You said? Camera, some person are not. You can see it now, right? We can all see it now, right? Okay. Please don't be distracted. You might not have this opportunity again. Don't miss out. Don't be distracted.
So I want to mix our buttermilk now. What's this? You can use cowbell, you can use loyal milk, you can use, thank you, okay. You can use dano milk, any milk, okay? Powdered milk. And you can also use liquid milk, okay? If you want to use liquid milk, you measure 1 cup, right? No, you measure half cup of liquid milk, then half cup of water, okay? If you are using liquid milk, you know liquid milk is always thick.
Yes.
So you measure half cup of water, then half cup of liquid milk. You mix it together. Then you add your vinegar in it. That will give you buttermilk. So we are using sachet milk. We are using sachet milk. So you open it.
Please watch closely. Don't be left out. Don't be left out. Remember, our cake is still in the oven.
One tablespoon. I've measured it before. If you are using sachet milk, use 1 tablespoon. Okay? This is 1 tablespoon. If you put it here, it's to give you 1 tablespoon. So, then, water. Then 1 cup of water. Put it in your milk. You stir it. Then you add what again? Red color, no. We are doing buttermilk. This is your white vinegar. This is how it is. It's like water, but it's not water. White vinegar. So you add white vinegar, 1 teaspoon. So to make buttermilk, 1 tablespoon of powdered milk, 1 cup of water, and 1 teaspoon of vinegar. Write it that way, please. To make your buttermilk, 1 tablespoon of powdered milk, 1 cup of water, and 1 teaspoon white vinegar. Allow to sit for 5 minutes before you use it.
You can see our cake.
It's ready.
Is our cake ready? Teacher, is our cake ready?
Yes. It's ready.
I hope you are seeing it. You can see our cake, our vanilla. Is it vanilla bar? Yes. Our vanilla cake is ready. Clap for yourselves now.
All right. Let's continue. Oh, okay. Well, can you hear me? Please, can we move so that? Okay, you're seeing. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, that's not the only work of vinegar. Vinegar is actually is like an acid. Okay, is where is it? When you look at the ingredient for vinegar, easy please, easy please. They say white vinegar. You see water, acetic acid. You see sodium chloride. That's what is used in making this. So you can use vinegar for cake. You can use it for washing things. But washing things is not the only thing why you use vinegar. This recipe calls for vinegar because we are using buttermilk. Buttermilk needs to react with an acid to make the cake rise. That's why we are using this. And to make the cake soft. Okay? White vinegar is not harmful in your food. Do you know some people put baking powder in their food? Baking powder. So it is whatever your recipe calls for you will use. Okay?
I hope you all understand. You can even use vinegar to wash your dish, your food, like vegetables. It makes it clean. Is it understood now? Yes, I just after you. I hope you are following. Yes, I hope we are all following. Yes, please, let us ask question. Ask question. Don't be distracted, please.
Okay, so these are wet ingredients. We have buttermilk here. We have, in here we have, what and what? Sugar, oil, egg, and strawberry flavor, right? Okay. Okay.
And you all do all the measurements, right? Okay.
So what next? What's the last thing on that? Or what are we forgetting? Check. There's something we've not added. Red color and what? Cocoa. Okay. This is your cocoa. Cocoa is what? Check. What's the measurement for cocoa? Okay. put it inside. So cocoa is what? 1 teaspoon. Use your 1 teaspoon cocoa. You add it to the flour and baking soda and powder. Then you mix it. Then red food color, right? Red color is what? What's the measurement? Okay. Why are we using red food color? Because of what? We are making red velvet. So this is it. You add it. Then you close it. You mix. Okay. So this is your dry ingredients. Your dry ingredient contains flour, baking powder, red food color. No, we didn't put baking soda. Cocoa, flour, baking powder, red food color, and cocoa powder. So this is it. Okay? Now, the next thing is to combine your wet ingredient with your dry ingredients. Okay? So first of all, you put this. Please let me get that spatula. Thank you. Thank you. Can you see what I'm doing? Yes, ma'am. You mix. Then you add this. What did you add? Your buttermilk. You combine your wet ingredients with your dry ingredients. So first of all, I added the sugar, egg, oil, flavor into the dry ingredients. Then I now add the buttermilk. Then you mix it very well. You mix so that all the lumps will go away. Everything will mix very well. You mix. Mix. That's right. Can you see? So this is how your red velvet batter will look. It will look like this. But we are not done. We've not added baking soda and this. This is the last thing to add. Okay? When you are ready to bake, this is the last thing to add into your mixture. Look at it. Baking soda and white vinegar. We've not. This, we use it for buttermilk. And we are still going to use it together like this into this batter. So, this is our red velvet batter. We'll set it aside and we'll do our chocolate batter before we go for our break. Abi? You see, this is very easy. No too much mixing. Just, this one is soft girl kind of mixing.
This one is lazy man missing. I know many of you will prefer this. Know everything, eh? Okay, teacher, there's a question here.
Okay, please ask.
did you put butter inside that cake?
Which
No.
cake? This?
The butter and milk. What do you mean by the butter milk?
Okay. She's confused about buttermilk. Check your recipe. Do you have it? Okay, she doesn't have the recipe book. That's why she's confused. It is called buttermilk, not necessarily using butter. Buttermilk, if you want to make your buttermilk, number one ingredient is what? Milk, water, and white vinegar. That's what gives you buttermilk. Okay? Please don't be confused. We did not use sachet butter. We did not use margarine. Okay?
If you don't understand anything, please ask.
Please ask your questions.
Please, I thought you said vinegar will be the last thing you put.
Vinegar and baking powder. This.
Well, I thought you put one
Baking
cup
soda.
of water. Okay, the wet ingredients. Okay.
Ask the question.
Like you
Like
said,
she's
vinegar
thinking.
should be the last thing to put, but you mix one
Okay.
cup of water and 1 teaspoon of milk, then 1 teaspoon of vinegar.
Yes. Yes.
That means it's not actually the last thing. Actually put
Wait. Okay. We made buttermilk. All right? Buttermilk comprises of milk, water, and white vinegar. Listen, please. Are you listening? Buttermilk, we use this. We use sachet milk, and we use water. That's what gave us buttermilk. So what I'm saying is, when you are ready to bake, after mixing all the other ingredients, the last thing we are putting in is this white vinegar and baking soda. That's why I call it the last thing. We've actually added this in our buttermilk, but the last thing to add to this your butter is these two ingredients. And that's when you are ready to bake. Okay? Are you clear? Thank you. So now we want to make our chocolate cake batter. After that, we'll go for a break. So how many eggs? List out our ingredient. Let's see. What and what do we have there? Okay. Where's the book? Okay, so cocoa what? Where is cocoa? Okay, cocoa is 1/3 cup. 1/3. That's why I said this is very important. If you check here, you will see 1/3 cup here. We have 1/8, we have 1/4, and we have 1/3. So this is the one we are using for the cocoa. 1/3 cup. So you have to get this. Okay, I think it's let's say 1,000. They sell it with the spoon. It's not that expensive. Maybe 1,000, 1,500 there about, or 1,200. When I bought my own, it was 700. But you know Nigeria now things are expensive. Okay, right on. This one you still time me to. Okay. In mixing, no, there's no timing. The only timing we set was for the buttermilk. We say allow the buttermilk to sit for like 5 minutes. If not, the other thing, no timing. Just, I say it's a soft gear kind of cake. You just mix. That's all. Sharp.
Ozugbo.
Yes. You say the vinegar and the baking soda comes last for this. Why? Because it is only necessary when you are ready to go into the oven. If you put these two together, I told you this is an acid, right? It will react. And if it's reacting, it needs heat to take it up immediately. So if you put this and you don't take it into the oven, it will affect your cake. It will not rise very well. Okay? So this is always the last thing to put before taking your cake to the oven. And when you are putting your cake in the oven, make sure the oven is hot. Don't put it in a cold oven. Always preheat your oven. All right? Okay, so is there any other question so that we'll go quickly to our chocolate? Okay, please ask. Cremella. No, no, no. You always use instant milk powder or cowbell is good. Loyal milk is good. Don't use cremella because I've not used cremella. You know, cremella is like dairy something something. We use this one. Cowbell, loyal milk, nunu milk, like that. Don't use cremella. Any question? Any more question? Please ask so, ask so, ask. Powdered like this. Not kindrimo. Eh? Don't go and use aboki kindrimo. Please use this. Please ask. Okay. I've explained, but it's like she didn't get it. So if you're using liquid milk, maybe this kind of milk, the liquid one, or 3 crowns, or any liquid milk, what you do is, instead of using 1 cup, you use half cup of the liquid milk, plus half cup of water, plus 1 teaspoon of vinegar. That will give you your buttermilk. Okay? You can write it down in case you have liquid milk and you don't have sachet milk or powdered milk. Please ask your question, ma'am. Okay, yes. Why I didn't do that is because I'm using this and it's cupcakes. And if you're also using baking paper for your big cakes, what you just do is cream it with butter, line your baking paper. You know, baking paper, this is the baking paper, and we have baking paper that is like this. You just cut it according to how your pan is, then put your butter, your cake in it. So it will not stick to your pan and it will come out easily. But if you don't have baking paper, you use butter, cream your pan, then use flour to go over it before you put your butter, your cake batter in it. Any other question? Okay.
Like maybe you don't have oven and you have like something like microwave. Is it possible for you to use it?
Microwave is not advisable. Even air fryer. If you have an air fryer, right? Because a friend of mine have once used an air fryer to bake, and the cake, it appears as if it is ready, but when she opened it, inside was raw. And it was even burning, the top. You look at it, this cake is burning. But when she brought it out, she cut it, inside was raw. So it didn't enter inside very well. So oven is best. If you don't have this kind of oven or your kitchen oven, you can use pot and stove. All right? So any other question? Should we move to our chocolate cake or we should still ask more questions? Huh? Let's move on, right? Thank you. Okay. Our floor is how many cups? Okay, thank you. So this chocolate oil-based cake is similar to the red velvet. It's the same procedure. Mixing your dry ingredients with your wet ingredients. And most of the ingredients there, they are the same. Can you see it? Did you notice? Yes. Just that the cocoa is more. Yes. The cocoa is more. because we are doing chocolate cake. So the cocoa has to be more. Okay. So somebody should tell me, what should I mix here now? Baking powder. Have we forgotten? Mm-hmm. You not mix sugar yet. Okay. 1 teaspoon, right? Okay. Somebody should come and crack eggs. How many eggs? Please, another person. Somebody that has not worked. See our eggs. See our knife. Crack 2 eggs there. Then the sugar is how many cup? Okay. Somebody will be wondering, why am I mixing sugar with the wet ingredients? Is sugar a wet ingredient or a dry ingredient? It's a dry ingredient. Okay. Yes, it's looking dry. But if you put it close to heat, what will happen? So it's a wet ingredient. Clap for your teacher. Hope we are learning. Mix it. Our oil is how many cup? Somebody should hold the mic for me. Let's be watching our cake in the oven. No, let's not burn. Gradually, gradually. Gradually, no. Just, Now, I want to make buttermilk. For those that did not see it, we want to make buttermilk again. Please watch. Buttermilk, we said what? Your milk. Okay. Please help me open it, sir. Okay, this is our water. Our sachet milk. You add it.
Excuse?
Yes, sir.
The
Please.
student is asking that the first cake, the vanilla cake,
Yes.
the flour, we sieved the flour.
Yes.
But this one now, you did not sieve the flour.
Where is the person?
No, don't worry, you don't need to know the person.
Okay. Maybe the person did not see.
Please. I just affair youths. Don't be distracted.
Please.
As far as this training is concerned, you don't have a friend here. You are here for this training. Daddy pay for this training. You understand? So I don't see any reason why your attention should be diverted. If you are thinking of something, just whisper it to my ear. You hear? Please be focused. I don't want anybody to be left out. I hope you all understand, right? Yes, sir. Which stage are we now, please?
Okay, what we want to do, we are making our buttermilk. Now I've added powdered milk, water, and the next thing is what? Vinegar. 1 teaspoon, right? Okay. That's it. Have I added baking powder here? Yes. Good. These are our, no? These are chocolate flavor. How many? Let me clean this. Where will I put this 1 teaspoon of flavor? No. Inside the egg, mixture, sugar, and oil. Okay? Yes, sir.
Okay, please, after this stage, now this last stage,
After this stage,
we'll
we
take
go
a
and
short
eat.
break. Yeah?
Now, we want to mix our wet ingredients with our dry ingredients. But we are not done. Cocoa is what? Good. 1/3 cup. Let's
Please,
quickly.
teacher, a student is asking you, what is the last ingredient you added?
I just made buttermilk now, and I've added chocolate flavor to the milk, to the egg, oil, and sugar mixture.
That you already prepared. Is it understood now? Okay.
Look at it. This is your egg, sugar, oil, and flavor. This is it. Egg, sugar, oil, and flavor.
Hope you are all seeing it.
And this is your buttermilk. Buttermilk is powdered milk, water, and vinegar. Okay? These are your wet ingredients. And in our dry ingredients, we have flour, baking powder, and cocoa powder. That's what we want to add now. Are we understanding this class?
Yes, ma'am. Very well.
This is it. This 1/3, not half cup. This 1/3 is less than half cup. Okay? So you put it here. Then you take your wicks. You wicks. So now once we combine our wet and our dry ingredient, then we'll go for our break. So first thing, this is what? Oil, sugar, eggs, and flavor. You add it here.
That's right.
It's not hard. Simple thing. Let's take our cake. Oh. Cover it.
Hope we are following. Please don't be distracted.
You mix. You mix, you mix, you mix, you mix. Then you add this, your buttermilk. You add it. You add it. You mix, you mix, you mix, you mix. You can be dancing while mixing. You mix, you mix, you mix.
Our teacher is a good teacher. Clap for our teacher.
You mix very well so that there will be no lumps. Everything will mix, both the wet and the dry ingredients, everything will mix very well. This is it. So, when you are ready to bake, you will now add your baking soda and your white vinegar before you bake. Clap for your teacher. Clap for yourself. All right, thank you so much. I really enjoyed this class. So when you come for your break, we'll continue to bake while you are on break. When you come, we'll start making our samosas and spring rolls.
So,
Edges are fair youth. We are see the voice. I see the voice. Shout glory of Lord. Shout glory of Lord. Hope we are anywhere. Hope our teachers are training us well. Any challenges so far? Please don't be carried away. It's time to eat. As many plates you can eat, eat. There is food, there is drink, there is minerals, there is soft drinks, there is water. Please, when you take your food, just come to your seats majestically and eat your food. Okay? Please don't distract others. Do not distract yourself. Let us do it simultaneously, orderly. Our daddy, our big daddy, High Priest Emmanuel Reto, make everything possible for us today in the course of our youth convention. Please don't rush. Just follow the process, follow the order. After food, we will continue with the training. As you can see, viewers all over the world, this program is sponsored by our spiritual father, our most lovely father, our most compassionate father, so full of the love of God, High Priest Emmanuel Uretu. Today is the day 3 of our youth convention. We started since 13th through today to Sunday 17th. We are having our lunch break now in the course of the training. Be with us. Remember, we are seeing the voice of one preparing the way. Come here and receive your blessings. Distance is never a barrier. You can reach us via our WhatsApp number 090-4200-4253 or email us at angelsaffair@gmail.com. Please, anywhere you are, locate this ministry. Locate this ministry for your healings, for your miracle, and for your deliverance. You will meet the man of God one-on-one. He will attend to you one-on-one. We are still doing our youth convention for the year 2025. We are having our break from the training. Now we are eating, enjoying ourselves. All this is made possible by our father, High Priest Emmanuel Uretu. We started this program since 3 days ago till on Sunday, 7th of August 2025. And just after youth, we are still the voice. We are the voice. We are the voice. Remember, our cake is still in the oven, right? So before we finish eating, our cake must have been ready. So after the food, we continue our training. Please let us follow order. Please follow order. First row. First row. Please just follow the order. Go sit. So when you get there, tell them what you want to eat, okay? The quantity you want to eat. Huh? Please take your food, come to your seat, sit down and enjoy your meal. We are excellent people. We are orderly people. We take things orderly. We are very, very organized. Just like our spiritual father, High Priest Emmanuel Uretu. Eat and enjoy yourself, as many as you can. Our Papa is ready for us for this youth week. So I believe after now, we will equally surprise our Papa by showcasing what we learned in the course of this youth convention on Sunday. Right? viewers all over the world. We are live, direct from Angels Affair Ministry, Arena of Glory Flow, on our youth convention, day 3 of our youth convention. We started 3 days ago till on Sunday, 17th of August 2025. In the course of this youth convention, we are having our trainings. We started the training yesterday. We are teaching our youth on how to make liquid soap, Vaseline, perfume. Now today we are various types of cakes. We are observing our break. We are eating and celebrating. This program is organized and sponsored by our lovely father, our spiritual father, our handsome daddy, High Priest Emmanuel Ureto. You can worship with us every Tuesdays and Wednesdays and Saturdays of every week. From morning to evening, come and encounter Christ in a special way with the man of God, High Priest Emmanuel Ureto. He's always here to listen to us, to pray with us. Come and worship with us and get your blessings, and get your breakthrough, and get your deliverance. Come and have your deliverance from every demonic oppression, from every sicknesses and disease. Come and get your healings. For business breakthrough, come. For marital breakthrough, come. Family breakthrough, come. For the fruit of the womb, come. God is here to wipe away tears. Through the man of God, High Priest Emmanuel Ureto. Come and have one-on-one encounter with Christ through the man of God, High Priest Emmanuel Ureto. Every Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays, from morning 9 a.m. in the morning till evening. You will meet the man of God one-on-one. He's here to counsel us. He's always here to pray with us and sharing the word with us. He's our lovely Father, compassionate Father. He single-handedly sponsored youth convention, our first ever youth convention. Our youth are celebrating. Our youth are eating. Our youth are happy. We are seeing the voice of one preparing the way for the second coming of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. We are observing our youth convention 2025, the three of our convention. We are observing our break. We are eating, drinking, and jubilating. This program is sponsored by our spiritual father, High Priest Emmanuel Uretu. Worship with us every Tuesday and Wednesday and Saturdays from 10 a.m. in the morning at Angels Affair Ministry, Arena of Glory of Love, at plot 2518 Kayami District, by Gosa Primary School, Airport Road, Abuja, Nigeria. We're always on live. Watch us live at Angels Affair TV on Facebook and YouTube. Distance is never a barrier. Our man of God is always available to counsel us, to feed us with the word, and to pray for us. For counseling and deliverance, you can message the man of God on our WhatsApp number 090 4200 4253. I call it again 090 4200 4253. That is our church WhatsApp number. You will get a confirmation from the high priest himself. viewers all over the world, we present to you our day 3 of our Youth Convention 2025. Today is the day 3. We started 3 days ago. We are training our youth on skill acquisition. Today we are learning how to bake. As you can see, we are having our break. We are eating, we are drinking, we are enjoying ourselves. This is possible through the compassionate personality of our Father, High Priest Emmanuel Uretu. He single-handedly sponsored this training, this program that we are seeing now, that we are bringing out to you. He's been doing this for the past 3 years, helping the widows, paying the orphan school fees, giving the widows money to set up businesses. We have students, pupils in primary, nursery, primary, and secondary school, and students in the university that he's been sponsoring for the past years. He's been doing this for almost 3 years now, and he's still doing it. In the course of our youth program, our youth conversion, we are teaching our youth on skin acquisition. Yesterday, we learned how to make liquid soap, Vaseline, and perfume. Today, being the 3rd day of the convention, we are learning how to bake. We are making different types of cakes. As you can see, we are observing our break. We are eating, we are drinking, we are enjoying. This program will continue after this break offline. You can worship with us every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturdays every week from 10 in the morning till in the evening. Come and have one-on-one encounter with Christ through our Father, High Priest Emmanuel Uretu. For prayers, counseling, and deliverance, you can send a message to our WhatsApp number on 09042004253. Remain blessed as you worship with us in Jesus' name. Amen. We will continue this training offline.